UFC 326 finished, and they massacred my boy, Max, man. We'll get to that later in the video, but fuck, man, that hurt to watch. But yeah, we're gonna be matchmaking. So we're gonna start with the early prelims. Rafael Bellato versus Luke Fernandez. I'm gonna go with the winner, Bellato. I think Bellato should fight Dair, man. This might be recency bias, but they're both low skill heavyweights. I don't really think either of them are gonna go far. They're both very not impressive by the win, and I honestly could see either one of them winning. I think both of them, like if both of them would have lost the fight that they just fought on UFC 226, they both would have got cut. And I'm not really looking forward to the fight, but it's a fight that's going to happen, I guess. All right, and now we're matching the losers. Luke Fernandez. I think Luke Fernandez should fight. He looked pretty decent before he got knocked out with his little shitty-ass chin. He has a glass chin. I think he should fight Rafael Tobias, bro. We're just going to match fix the winner against the winners and the losers against each other, I guess. Tobias is an idiot. He could have got a finish in the second round. He has low fight IQ, which you need to win fights, but whatever. I could see Luke Fernandez winning this, honestly. I think Luke Fernandez would win this. I wouldn't put money on it because, Luke Fernandez has a glass fucking chin. But, yeah, I think that's the fight. And I'm not going to say it's going to be a banger, but it'll be a pretty decent fight, I guess. For light heavyweight, at least. And now on to Sumadaji versus Jesus. I want Sumadaji to get a shot in the top 15. He looked pretty good in the fight. He's pretty tall, he's lanky as fuck. I like Sumadaji versus Steve Ercik. Sumadaji only has one loss, who I can't remember who. I can't remember who it is, but I know he's ranked right now. So I think Sumadaji deserves a shot in the top 15, if you want me to be honest. And I really don't know what we can match make Jesus with, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're gonna have to skip over him because I was looking through the flyweight division and I couldn't find anyone right now. So yeah, he's just gonna have to do what he does. All right, on to this fight. Tomembera, you're killing me, man. Tomembera. This is a pretty fun fight. It was a weird fight. It was the second weirdest fight on the card. I'm gonna call him Tum. The Triple T. He's Triple T right now. Tum Sora. Triple T. It was a weird fight, man. He kept hitting him late after the bell. He did it like 2 times. It was just a very weird fight. It wasn't the weirdest fight on the card though, but it was a pretty fun fight. I liked the scrambles. It was a weird wrestling match. I really liked it. I think Tung should fight Charles Johnson. I know Charles Johnson's booked next week against Bruno Silva, but I think Charles Johnson's gonna lose. So I think when Charles Johnson loses, he should fight Tung, and then yeah, that'd be a pretty fun fight that I would actually favor Tung in, because I don't know, Charles Johnson. Actually, no, Charles Johnson might kill him. He's not a prospect though, really. So kind of is. So we might have a Charles Johnson kill another prospect, but yeah, that'd be a pretty decent fight. And for Cody, man, I don't know. Like, when's the last time Cody's won, man? Let me look at this. I think it was 2023 or 2024. He's just, bro. Was it Cody ranked at one point, man? I don't know if he was ranked at one point, but I think it's over, man. I think he should leave the UFC. I think he should go to the PFL and fight. Fucking, I don't know. Move up some weight classes, fight Patchy Mix or something. Fight, fucking, I don't know who he could fight. But I don't even know where he would go. It's just, I think he should be cut from the UFC, if you want me to be honest. Can't remember last time he's won. He's a decent wrestler. He has no striking. Every time he got into a strike off with Tung, he literally would just shoot straight for a takedown. Then Tung would scramble, and then it was just, I don't know what he can do. And we're on to the next fight. Little Taporia versus Ricky, man. For Little Taporia, I would like Little Taporia to fight Montel Jackson or Ethan Owens, or the guy that fucking fought Malcolm Womack. I don't know how to pronounce his name very well. Guys can tell this is my first time doing this. I'm new to this. I'm new. How Max Holloway was new to fighting a grappler, I'm new to this. But yeah, he looked pretty impressive in that fight. Nasty chokes. He has very nasty chokes. I thought Ricky's head was really about to pop as soon as he got that fucking Darson. But Yeah, I would like to see him versus Montel Jackson. Montel Jackson coming off that L to Figgy. It was a boring fight. Figgy low key robbed him. It wasn't even a low key rob. It was like he just didn't do enough, man. And you're losing 2025, 2026 Figgy, man. I don't think you have a future in this division, if you want me to be honest. Ethan Ewings, it would just be a fun fight, to be honest. He beat Malcolm Wellmaker. He looked pretty good in that fight. I can see he has a lot of durability. I don't think Malcolm Wellmaker is garbage. I just think I'm pretty high on Ethan. Yeah, I think that would be a fun fight. And matchmaking Ricky, man. I know the guy that passed down the scales, Cameron Smotherman. He should fight Cameron Smotherman. I don't want to see him cut because he's kind of funny in the octagon. He was smiling, trolling, fucking being an asshole. So, yeah. Let's get him in there versus Cameron Smotherman for the rematch. And let's hope Cameron doesn't pass out this time. Now on to Dante Johnson versus Cody Brundage. All right. I don't know what to match up Dante Johnson with. He looked terrible. He didn't look terrible. Well, he did look terrible, actually, because Cody Brundage is also terrible. Cody Brundage, his matchmaking is going to be the PFL. No, his matchup is dirty boxing. He's going to dirty boxing after this. He could fight Brian Battle there. And then Dante Johnson hit the training room, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. I'm not very impressed with your performance either. Both of them shouldn't fight for a while and go work on their craft or something. And now the weirdest fight on the card. Cody Garbrandt gets the win over Long. Cody should fight retirement, man. He has to retire. It's over, man. He didn't win that fight versus Long, man, if we're being honest here. The only reason Long lost is because of the 3 nut shots, because Cody isn't going to have kids anymore. Cody, I know you had the cool emotes versus Dominic Cruz, but I think it's over, man. I think it's time to retire. I don't think you have much left, man. I would like to see you retire. I don't want to see you go out there and just lose to bums. And yeah, and for Long, I want to see him fight Kevin Borjas. I know Kevin Borjas. I mean, he fought last week, so it's kind of the matchmaking. I might be a little bit recency biased on this card. Kevin Borjas just got knocked out by Rodriguez after rocking Rodriguez in the first round. Yeah, this is a fight I wouldn't be excited to see it, but we know Zhao Long's a better fighter than Cody Garbrandt, at least right now. So, yeah, dude, Kevin Borjas versus Zhao Long, and Cody, you go and chill in Hawaii or something, man. Go chill in Cancun. And now we finally on the main card, man. All right, the main card. The first fight was a banger. Well, it wasn't really a banger. Yeah, it was a banger, bro. I had fun watching this. I thought it was a pretty fun fight. RoboCop knocks out Ferreira in like a minute. His fucking first real strike landed, pits Ferreira down. Matchmaking, I think RoboCop should fight RDR or Jared Cannonier too. Hear me out now. I think he's improved since the Jared Cannonier fight. We are all now RoboCop fans. We fuck with RoboCop right now. And I think we would actually beat Jared Cannonier in the second fight. RDR, the goofy man. I had high potential for you, bro. You have to fight down in the rankings after this, man. You get dominated by Brendan Allen and you quit. Everyone makes excuses for you. Oh, you fought 5 times in a year. Oh, this, and that. And then you go out there and you lose to Kyle, man. Kyle Baharo. Fighting nerds. Yeah, it's RDR. And I think this is a pretty winnable fight for RDR 2 versus RoboCop. I could kind of see him laying on RoboCop, fucking getting a goofy submission or some shit. And I could definitely see RoboCop taking RDR's head off. And I honestly would rather see the RDR versus RoboCop fight before I see a Jared Cannonier versus RoboCop again. But yeah, I think that'd be a pretty fun fight. And yeah. And for Ferreira, there's no shame getting knocked out by RoboCop, man, to be honest. I know Paulo Costa fights at light heavyweight in Miami. I know he's fighting the guy that knocked out Rockets with a jab. I can't think of his name right now. He has a very long last name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm bad with names. Honestly, Paulo Costa, I think Paulo Costa's going to get knocked out. Paulo Costa's going to come back down. I think he should fight Ferreira. I give him the fucking fight he wanted. I guess Costa backed out the last one, I guess. Give Ferreira that fight. I'm still excited to see Ferreira fight, man. He's still dangerous. He's still quick. It's just, come on, Ferreira, you got to win so we can get you versus RoboCop 3, man. You might get slimed out in that fight, too. But, yeah, we want to see the trilogy between Ferreira and RoboCop. So, yeah, let's get to that, man. Let's go for that. And now we're on to this fucking fight. Michael Johnson, we know you're gambling, Unc. We know you're cheating, buddy. Well, you're not even cheating. We know you're selling fights on purpose. Whatever. All right, so I think Drew Dober should fight. Hear me out, guys. This is gonna be crazy. I know you guys are gonna look at me crazy. Give him Jalen Turner, man. People forget, man. People forget. Jalen Turner's a dog, man. We are all Jalen Turner fans, guys. We want to see Jalen Turner back in the rankings. And Drew Dober, we know how he feels about that certain race of people, like Jalen Turner. So he might slime out Jalen Turner, but I believe in Jalen Turner to slime out Drew Dober. And for Michael Johnson, I know Bobby Green's coming off that very impressive knockout last week, but I want to see Michael Johnson versus Bobby Green for, I don't know. I just want to see that fight. I want to see Unk versus Unk. I want to see Tom Fuller. And now we're on to Chewies versus Rob Font. Rob Font, your next fight should be some damn takedown defense. Why can no one in his camp fucking wrestle? I don't know what's up with that training camp, but they need to learn how to fucking wrestle. But Chewies next fight, I think he should fight Cheeto. Might be a little recent bias because Cheeto didn't do shit versus the David Martinez fight. Because we all knew David Martinez was going to win that fight. We are all David Martinez fans. But yeah, I saw someone say Figgy. I didn't want to copy. I think that's a really good fight. I actually think that makes a lot of sense. I don't even think that's a really good fight. I just think that fight makes a lot of sense. I didn't want to copy their thing, though. So I'm going to say Cheeto Vera. Even though I think low-key Cheeto Vera shouldn't even fight anyone ranked right now. But whatever. Give me Cheeto versus Chewies, and yeah. And on to the Fighting Nerds. Whatever. He has a weird voice. I think RDR should fight RoboCop. I think Kyle should fight. We should Kyle fight, man. I think Kyle should fight Fluffy or Brendan Allen. But I think the Fluffy matchup would be more interesting because Fluffy's coming off a loss to Strickland, and Kyle's coming off this win versus RDR. So let's see Fluffy. I think if this fight were to happen, I think Fluffy breaks him because Kyle's stamina didn't look very good in this fight. Kyle looked kind of tired in the third. And I don't think Kyle's striking, honestly, I don't think it's good enough to do what Strickland did to Fluffy. I don't think Kyle can do that to Fluffy. So I would pick Fluffy for this fight, but it would be a pretty interesting fight to see. So let's get that fight made. Now on the Hamza versus Charles versus Max. Just a joke, y'all. My boy, Max. I'm gonna play the saddest song on my small, saddest world's violin. That's how fucking sad I am. I didn't even get it right. I'm gonna play a sad song on my world's smallest violin for Max, man. Bro, Max got dominated. 50-45, man. Sad day, bro. That shit broke my heart. Stayed up late for that shit. But Max's next fight, I would pin him versus Patty Pimlet. Patty's coming off a loss to Justin. Max got dominated. And I don't want to say it's a winnable fight for Patty because I honestly don't think Patty would win it, but we did just see Charles just outstrength Max in that fight, and Max just wasn't strong enough, man. I don't think he's big enough, man. I don't think he's big enough and strong enough to become champion in this division, sadly. But yeah, Max versus Patty would be my next fight if you want me to be honest. Yeah, Max versus Patty. I was gonna say Max versus BSD, but I think BSD's on too big of a win streak right now to want to fight Max, who just lost the BMF title. So yeah, Max versus Patty makes a lot of sense to me. And there's a world out there where Patty Pimlet is definitely just way stronger and just does the same thing that Charles did to Max. But I really hope that wouldn't happen. It hurts to me even to like imagine that happening. So I would say Max knocks him the fuck out. But Charles Oliveira's next fight should be give him the Armin rematch, man. Give him the Armin rematch. Two good wins in a row. Submits Gamrot. Round 2 fucking, I want to say dominates Gamrot because Gamrot was having some success on the feet. And he didn't really get dominated. He dominates Max though. So yeah, I think Charles should fight Armin next for sure. It would be a rematch. The first fight was very close. I think Charles won the first fight, me personally, but I'm just a stupid casual apparently. So yeah, Charles versus Armin next, and that's the fight to make.